Moving Iron Podcast is proud to be part of the Global Ag Network. The network is going live soon, so check out globalagnetwork.com for more details and updates. Now on to the show.
Moving iron in the 21st century. Hard-working people working hard for you and me. Moving iron time and time again. Through the years you'll find us here. Moving iron.
Good morning and welcome to Moving Iron Podcast Market Rundown with Chip Nellinger. Chip, looks like markets kind of went down yesterday, quite a bit actually, from where they had been. So what's the story there and where do you see things head today?
Yeah, well, Sunday night we talked about the market really is just awaiting news and confirmation of these Chinese purchases that they had promised, and there's no sign of that yet. So we started Monday off with very little news, and the market kind of just fell under its own weight. Really nothing to talk about. Now today, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Central, we've got the December crop report out. So we're going to get an update on supply and demand, carry out world production, and carry out numbers. Now there's no revision on U.S. yields. That will come in the final January crop report. So it shouldn't be a big deal. But we also heard some news here that our trade reps and Chinese trade reps have been talking, and that's progressing, and both sides seem committed to making a deal. So that really has the financial markets wound up. At one point we had stock futures up 300. They're currently up about 200. Beans, rallied from their lows 6-7 cents. They're a couple higher. And so, it just shows you we're still hypersensitive to this Chinese news. Still no confirmation of U.S. Sales to China. But there's some numbers being thrown about 5 to 8 million tons of beans, possibly some pork, and potentially corn and wheat. But until we see confirmation of that, again, we're going to probably take a little more reserved, outlook. Livestock markets tried to rally, sold off. Funds are maybe a little bit loaded up here on the live cow. I think they got about 72,000 contracts long. That's maybe a little bit of a burdensome position here. So cash traded higher last week. We'll see. We may just be still stuck in the mud here in the livestock markets too. Not a great performance given the strength on Friday. You would have hoped to have seen a better close yesterday to kind of propel us higher, but you're not seeing that. So, unfortunately the market, hogs and cattle may need a little bit of a correction lower to find some support and just keep slopping sideways. Those are frustrating markets to be involved in. We're just kind of in a big sideways range here, both hogs and cattle, waiting on some additional news. And that news could be, China related, could be cash market related, and it could be weather related as well as we go through the rest of winter. So that's kind of where we're at, waiting on China like we have been for, I don't know, seems like forever.
Yep.
But it's the name of the game right now.
Yep. Well, Chip, that crop report comes out. Are you expecting anything crazy to come out of that? Or do you think it's just going to be another?
Yeah, usually this December, bless you, Casey.
Thank you.
Usually the December crop report is not a big deal just because they don't change any yields here domestically. Now, we're kind of synced up now. I don't think it used to be like this, but CONAB, which is like the equivalent of the USDA in Brazil, they released their numbers on the same day as the USDA. They're already out with their numbers, up just a little bit in beans. I think it was slightly over 120 million metric tons. It's a big crop. I think that's, I don't know if that's record, but it's really close to record if it's not. That's, to be expected. So the market's expecting big production numbers out of South America, particularly Brazil. I don't think that this should be much of a surprise here. And in fact, I wouldn't be shocked if there's essentially no changes domestically, other than, a 10 million bushel tweak here or there. Shouldn't be much of anything. But it's USDA, it's a report day, and it's always subject to some sort of a surprise. But the real surprise or the real volatility could come a month from now in the January report. We get the final yields, we get a final planted wheat acreage, we get updates on the world numbers. That January report in a month could be a real wild one and a market mover, but this one should just be kind of a run-of-the-mill, ho-hum, traded for 3 minutes, and now we're back worried about when China's going to buy U.S. goods.
Right on. All right, Chip, hey, well, plenty of volatility as usual. Plenty of things going on out there. If people are working on a plan or have a plan that they want you to revise, how would they do that?
Yeah, best way is just give us a call here at the office. We'd be happy to chat with you, give you some advice on how we see the markets and market plans, and maybe give you a couple pointers on how to improve your plan and execution. So we're always here to talk. Our office number is 309-550-7213, and we'd love to chat with you.
Right on, Chip. All right, Chip. Well, till Thursday. Have a good day. We'll talk to you then.
That sounds good. Have a great couple days here.
Bye, buddy.
All right.
Moving higher in the 21st century.